really an action movie, you know, and like they pulled out all stops. We drove a car off a cliff about 100 feet, you know, into a lake with 3 guys in it. A lot of crashes, a lot of stunts. I got a good fight scene that I get stabbed in, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
When I heard that Rule was directing again, when I heard that Luke was going to be back in it, when I heard that Danny was going to be here, I signed on immediately. I mean, it's great fun. You know, you do these films partially because the work is exciting, but also partially because you like who you work with. And that's never been more true, I think, than the people that I've been lucky enough to work with during all 3 films.
We've now become a family. All the characters from the second film that are here now, and this is what I find really interesting, was that we were thrown together, we didn't know each other, we helped each other out in the second film, and now we're really, really close. That's what I find really beautiful. So it's different. Rule's done a very good job at showing how these characters have progressed.
We were tethered to the previous movie, and you know, and that included costume, and then the misunderstanding that I was just taking over from somebody. But you know, we were going back in time a bit just to give some backbone to what had happened with that story. And this one is a standalone story. Like Rule, Renee, and myself are very good friends, the director and myself. We have a lot of kind of informal conversations about this story and this film and this franchise. And this movie for me is personally, from what we've accomplished so far, is my favorite of the 3.
In the first 2, I am just who I am. I am just this sort of triad dude who wants to kill people. But now, again, it shows the human side. So I think it's kind of interesting that you do see this transformation. So I think this movie is a lot more interesting as far as for us, actors.
The best way, I think, to really describe Rule from an actor's point of view is that if you're feeling tired, if it's been a long day, the sun's out and it's really hot, all you have to do is pick up energy off Rule. He's one of the most exciting, kinetic directors I've ever worked with. And you spend 5 minutes talking to him and you can tell that he loves what he does, that there's no place on set that he would rather be. And I think that's what you feed off of him. He's a dynamo.
So I think all of us actors are ready for him. So then, you know, we're going to catch him like in our peripheral. I see you, you see me, and I know what you're going to do, and you know what I'm going to do. And we go, okay, we're just going to do it. So which is kind of cool. It's almost like we have this inner walkie-talkie in our head, and we would communicate. And I think the chemistry he creates is just really tight-knit.
He's really easy to work with, and he works really fast. He knows what he wants. We've worked with him before, so we know his style of shooting. And I think I was a little more nervous in the second film because I was the new girl on set, and I'm a South African up against all these American well-known actors. So I feel more relaxed in this film.
The race is so exciting because some of these vehicles are just absolutely gorgeous. You know, I mean, it's works of art, and it's when you see them, you know, taking off, and it really kind of like, you know, it gets your adrenaline going.
I'm a big fan of driving. I used to do stock car racing, and before that for charity when I was in the UK. But yeah, I'm a massive fan of driving, and because of the films I've done, I like to do my own stunts. I've done, you know, precision driving and training with stunt boys, so it's like being in a candy store for me, to be honest with you.
All these cars were built from scratch. None of these cars are from the first or second film, so everything was made here in Africa, and they've done an amazing job. I'm blown away when I look at some of these things. Some of it looks a lot like Star Wars, actually, when I look at these things on it.
Now, my car is the best looking car, you know. Lux's car is nice, but my car is really hot. I think I have the best navigator. So, you know, he thinks differently, but it's okay. I think what I'm looking forward to is the girl fight. Because all I do is just watch, you know? I mean, how great is that?
No acting required.
No acting well, yeah, except like I gotta stop myself from drooling, you know. So, and that's all natural. So
I'm so excited. I did a lot of fight scenes last year, but some of it was cut. I think you could see it in the behind the scenes stuff. But I kick some serious gold bad. I do high fly kicking. I've been training Muay Thai for a few months before we started, and the stunt guys on this film are amazing. The fight choreography that they've set up is insane. Everyone gets to fight. I think actually this is more about the girls than it is about the guys. So people are going to be quite surprised about that. I'm very excited about it.
You know, I always manage to get like thrown around, beaten up kind of stuff. So that comes into play a little bit. My journey specifically in this film is more psychological. It's more of a spiritual journey for Liz, particularly in this one. Not so much physical.
it's tough for my character because I have to be misunderstood through this film, and it really serves the purpose of the story. Carl Lucas, Frankenstein, he's not trying to be an island, although he's treated like that within the story. He's like, if you like, the superstar of the race. As an actor, I wanted to very much make sure we found every moment where we can enjoy those friendships, so the movie's dependent upon all the players that people like to watch. This movie's kind of more of an ensemble than the previous one, and I'm just I'm happy to be a part of that ensemble.
I honestly believe that you have to have the 4 B's in order to make a good movie. That's broads, bullets, bloods, and blades.